Does Jenny experience spiritual rebirth into the Xbox ecosystem? I keep reading. I feel like I need to just look at the camera when I'm doing it. I think that's my problem.
Yeah. Into the audience eyes. Deep into the audience eyes.
Does Jenny experience spiritual rebirth into the Xbox ecosystem? Find out on this week's episode of the Enthusiast Gaming Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? You got Matt here from Nerd Enthusiast, and alongside me you got
Jenny. What's up?
Welcome back to our episode. Today we're going to be talking about a bunch of different things in the Xbox ecosystem, of course. But first we need to get into an important correction because I made a mistake.
Big boo-boo.
I'm going to call this the David correction. In the last episode, I said that David Crane made Pitfall, which is correct, but I also said he made Detroit Become Human, which is wrong. That was David Cage, and I have apparently mixed up Davids and just thought everybody named David was essentially the same person. So to David Cage and Crane, I am sorry. Crane, thank you for Pitfall. Cage, thank you for Detroit Become Human. Bernardo, out there in internet land, thank you for the correction. He wrote in with that one, and I appreciate it very much. All right. But like I said last week, we don't want to be boring right away.
No. Let's jump in hot.
We are going to get into a new game for this week.
Ooh.
Jenny, what's the game called?
Oh my god, it's a little seductive here.
You picked the name.
We're playing Smash, Marry, Kill. A little more PG.
Yes, with video game characters.
Yes, with video game characters. It should be fun.
So this topic was chosen over on Patreon. You guys can support us over there. Patreon.com/nerdenthusiast. It'll be somewhere on the screen right now. Shout out to Juan for voting on that.
Thanks, Juan.
Thank you, Juan.
You the Juan.
That's right. If you guys want to vote on the topics, just go to patreon.com/nerdenthusiast. You guys can vote right over there. You get to pick a topic from us each month. The money you provide to us goes right back into getting us better equipment and things like that. So any support you can provide would be great.
Yes.
All right, so who's going to go first this week? Do you want to start with Smash, Marry, Kill? Or do you want
I
me to
started
go first?
last time. It's
So
all
my
you.
turn?
I'm ready.
All right.
Lay it on me.
All right, I gotta tweak my computer a little bit.
This is going to get weird. I know it.
So again, last time we forgot to mention this until like halfway through, but right off the bat, I have not seen Jenny's questions. Jenny has not seen my questions,
Right.
So these are new to both of us, just so you guys know.
All right, what do you got for me?
All right, we're going to start out kind of fresh.
Okay.
I accidentally made a mistake, too. I made 4 questions. Jenny only made 3.
Yep.
I actually made 5 because I thought there was 5, and then Jenny corrected me and was like, no, there was only 3. And I was like, well, I really like these 4,
Had
so
to overachieve.
I'll have 4, Jenny will have 3.
Bonus question, yes.
So, as Jenny started out last week, we got weird right away.
Yes.
I want to continue that trend.
All right, okay.
We're going to get into villains,
Oh.
video game villains.
Oh god, I hope I know them. Let's go.
I tried to make these choices so Jenny would know these characters. I kind of thought about that for a while. So hopefully this turns out to be true.
I got Google on standby.
Dr. Robotnik.
Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog fame.
Yes.
Bowser.
Okay.
Mario fame. And that son of a bitch, Tom Nook.
Tom Nook.
Animal Crossing fame.
Oh my god. Okay, straight
Smash,
off the bat.
Marry, Kill.
I already know I'm going to kill Dr. Robotnik.
Oh.
Yeah, he's too old for me.
Oh.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
You got a thing against bald guys?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
man.
I feel like this is pretty easy. I'm definitely... Oh, well, okay, no. I take that back immediately.
So now you're down to... You have Marry and Smash for Bowser and Tom Nook.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we're going to have to smash Bowser. Looks like that's going to somehow happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen.
That would make for an interesting day.
And we going to marry Tom Nook, because I know he got some coins. He got all those coins from all those villagers.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, all right, you won't take care of me. He going to be my sugar daddy.
Jenny, making sense of things.
Yes.
Making sense of things. I will reveal mine. This is off. I didn't like pre-plan this or anything. But man, you just changed my mind about Tom Nook. Tom Nook was my kill.
Yeah, you know he's gonna be balling though.
He was my kill.
Oh.
But yeah, I think you turned me around completely.
Unless you like swoop up on that money after you kill him.
Man, do I? Yeah. I mean, the advantage of marrying Bowser, though, is you have control, essentially. You know, he keeps capturing Peach and stuff and getting the Mushroom Kingdom under his control. So at least for a period of time, things are really good over there.
Yeah, but like, I don't want to be married to some guy that's going to be kidnapping some other girl all the time. What the heck? I'll be like, what's that about? You gotta stop those connections. It's about me now. Forget about Peach.
But Dr. Robotnik makes the machines and everything, you know, but he captures animals, which I'm very against. I think you gotta kill Robotnik.
You have to kill him. No.
Jim Carrey, I love you.
Sorry.
But Dr. Robotnik, you gotta be killed.
Yep.
Now, Mary and Smash. Man. You got me with that Tom Nook thing. I'm sorry, I'm going with the same answer. I have to go with the same answer. You made too much sense in my mind about it.
It's that money.
I would have murdered Tom Nook like 5 minutes ago.
Really?
He would have been dead.
You'd been like, why?
All right.
What else you got?
Now, I'm going to hit you in the feels.
Oh, no.
I don't know which characters you like about this series, so I had to call in a friend. Luis, thank you, sir, for providing these answers for me because I didn't know anything about this series. But we're going Persona 5.
Oh, boy.
Akechi, Haru, and Yusuke?
Oh, my God.
Did I pronounce any of those correct?
Yes, that was perfect.
Yeah?
That was perfect. I like that. Oh, my God.
I don't know anything about these characters, so you got to answer this shit.
Haru and Yusuke and Akechi. Oh my God, I love them all, to be honest, in their own weird way. Kill Haru.
Whoa.
Kill Haru because she's so basic.
Okay, damn.
Definitely marry Yusuke because Yusuke is such like a character that's so eccentric. I would just love to see what he's going to do all the time. And then smash Akechi because, you know, he wild. I think that would be the perfect mix.
I don't know these characters.
Yeah, I was like, you have no idea.
One bit. But we'll go with Haru.
Haru, yes.
That's got to be the Mary, I think.
Okay. She likes gardening, I guess, if you like gardening.
I don't know anything about these characters.
Okay.
Akechi, he can get it. That's Smash all day. All day.
All day.
Getting freaky in there. Mm-hmm. And I don't know shit about Yusuke either, but I'll kill you. It's all right.
Oh, you'll just kill 2 people. That's fair. All right. I like that one. Thanks, Louise.
Thank you, Luis. Next up, still hitting you there.
All right.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, no.
Sora, Riku, Kairi.
Oh, basic.
What's she going to do? It is basic. I know those are the 3 main characters. I know. I don't know a lot about this series.
All right. I'll take it, though. A for effort. Okay. Smash Riku, because if you haven't seen his arms, you should Google it. Like, oh my God, that guy's got arms for days. So smash Riku. Kill Kairi because she's basic. She a basic girl. And marry Sora. He'll take care of you. He'll guide you to the light. That's all you need.
Well, you said Hyrule is also basic. So are these girls truly basic,
they
or are you biased because they're women?
Okay.
I'm just being real. I don't know.
You're calling me out.
I'm
Okay, so
just being real.
Kairi, I know a lot of people will back me on this. Kairi's pretty basic. 100%. Haru, I think she's basic because she comes in at the end of the game, and then you totally forget about her at the end. And I'm like, oh, who is her? But yeah, that's the only one.
Okay. I did play Kingdom Hearts 1 for a little while.
Yeah.
I think I started Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, started. Oof.
But I don't remember anything about hardly anything.
Breaking my
But
heart.
I do remember what Riku looks like, Sora looks like,
You
and
remember
Kairi
the
looks
arms?
like. So,
based on those.
I'm going to kill Sora.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, he's the main character. Why
not?
not?
Bring on someone new. Mm-hmm. Riku?
Rico?
I'm going to leave that in. I ain't even going to edit that shit out.
No,
Rico.
You're going to regret that later. Attack!
Go ahead. Hit me up in the comments.
Disrespect.
This will win me back some love.
Yeah.
Marry Riku.
Oh.
Get those
Alright,
arms in there.
yeah. Have them for a
Kyrie,
lifetime.
she can get it. Smash all
Okay,
day.
yeah. Real quick and just
Yeah.
throw it aside.
I barely
Sorry,
know these
Kyrie.
characters. Yeah, y'all gonna hate me. I barely know these characters.
Oh my god. I like it.
Now, part
Bonus.
2.
Oh.
Donald, Mickey, Goofy.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, all you
This
Disney
is gonna
fans.
get weird
I'm
now.
sorry.
Ew.
Yeah, we're going back into the weirdness.
Donald, Mickey, Goofy. Ew. Ew and ew.
There were no rules when we just started this, so you know.
I already know I'm gonna marry Mickey. I feel like that's like tolerable.
Okay.
Living with the other two for like a lifetime. I'm gonna have to kill. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not even thinking about who I have to kill. I'm thinking about who I have to smash now at this point. Now there's terror. Oh no. Oh my god. I guess. Oh my god. They're gross either way. I'm just thinking about the noises. Not to be gross here.
My mind went the
Like,
same way.
right?
My
You
mind
feel
went the
like
same
what
way.
noises are these guys making at this point? Oh. Oh my god. I'm just gonna say smash Goofy, kill Donald.
All right, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get to listen to that for the rest of your life.
Oh my god.
And for that, I kill Mickey.
Oh my god.
Murdered.
Yep, that's fair.
Done.
You wouldn't want to hear it, or
He's
what?
a rat.
Yeah. Oh.
He's not a mouse.
Yeah, he's not a mouse.
Now it gets harder. The kill is the easiest one in this category for sure. Donald and Goofy. You gotta listen to both of them talk for the rest of your life if you marry one of them.
And if you smash.
And well, smashing is more of like, it can be like, hey, I'm done.
I'm done. The one time thing.
Goofy, I feel like is less annoying than Donald.
Yeah, and I feel like based on the Goofy movie, Goofy will still take care of you. Like, he's a good guy.
This is a good point.
Yeah.
You marry Goofy.
Yeah, you marry Goofy, huh?
Yeah. And then Donald smash, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it is.
That's so weird.
You got freaky.
I don't like saying that. Smash Donald.
But I made you. It's all good.
Yeah, it happened. It happened. It's already done.
So, I don't know if the weirdness is going to continue, but from Jenny's history, she does enjoy weird questions to ask me.
Yeah, usually.
So, let's see what you got.
All right. Mine are honestly pretty tame. Mine are pretty tame. I just chose some cute guys and some cute girls for you, but my last question will be a little weird.
All right.
All right. Number 1 here. Joel from The Last of Us. Nathan Drake, Uncharted.
If you say the same one, I had my number 5 that I deleted. This is 2 of the 3 of the number 5 that I deleted.
Yeah.
Who's last?
And last, Kratos.
It was the same. It was the same.
Our PlayStation men.
Unbelievable. That was the theme for
Yeah.
mine. That was my 5th, literally my 5th one I deleted. So I'm so glad you picked that one.
Well, I'm glad that worked out. All right.
So you married Joel.
Obviously.
I mean, that's
Obviously.
there's no question.
Oh my god, he will take care of you.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah, he
That
will.
son of a bitch would die for you.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, man. You marry Joel. If you don't pick it, Joel,
Yes.
there's something wrong with you.
Legit.
I'm challenging your mental capacity if you don't pick Joel.
He will love you.
Now, Kratos, he's willing to murder for you for sure. So is Joel.
Oh yeah.
But he's already murdered a family. You kill that son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I can't trust him. He killed his family once. You think I'm going to walk around with him?
Right.
Oh,
right.
spoilers for God of War 1?
Mm.
It was 1, right?
I-
It was 1. It was like 1 or 2.
Either.
So it's like a 10-year-old game. Get over yourself. Spoilers for those, one of those
Get
God of
over
War.
it. Are you mad?
And then you have Nathan Drake. I mean, he's a
God.
smash all day.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like
Who wouldn't?
Indiana Jones, basically, you know?
But Kratos, though.
I mean, Kratos got them arms. I know you like those arms,
yeah.
right?
And those abs. And those back
But he
muscles,
murdered
and-
his family.
Yeah, but...
He's likely to murder you when he's
But
done.
you're not thinking about that when you're smashing Kratos. You're not like, this man murdered his family. What a turn off. You're thinking about those arms. Am I
So
right?
that's your smash?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's a
definitely.
surprise.
Definitely. That's a god. Would
Wow,
you
he
not
is a
smash a god?
Nathan Drake got those eyes, though.
That's close to a god.
So then who do you kill and marry?
Oh my god. Yeah, definitely marry Joel for me. Well, who do you? Wait, who did you choose at the end?
Oh, Joel, you married? Yeah, killed Kratos. And
Kill
I smashed
and
Nathan
smash
Drake.
Nathan Drake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd kill Nathan Drake and smash Kratos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shocking,
sorry.
ladies and gentlemen.
A god.
That really took me
A
off guard.
god.
I thought for sure you'd have the same as me, but I get the whole god thing.
Yeah.
It's the arms that really do you in.
Yeah,
is it not?
exactly.
Okay.
You can't give up
You gotta have those muscles. Okay.
All right. Next.
Next.
All right. Ada Wong, Resident Evil. Aloy, Horizon Zero Dawn. Or Bayonetta.
Okay. I'm less familiar with the Resident Evil one.
Oh.
Which game is that from? Do you remember?
The first? No, second? Have you seen her? She's in the red dress.
I played Resident Evil 2. I didn't beat it, but I don't remember her.
Yeah, two. Her she is. Can't deny that dress. He's like unamused.
I know nothing about this woman.
Oh.
I didn't get that far into Resident Evil 2, I guess.
Hmm.
The problem, so I didn't play Resident Evil 2 very far in the beginning. I was very young when I played Resident Evil 2 originally. And, you know, it scared the shit out of me, obviously. So
yes.
I didn't play that, like, to its end.
Yeah.
And then I got it on PS4 when it came out. And I got to the point where Mr. X is stalking you. Mm-hmm. And I have very bad anxiety, and I couldn't take playing the game with his ass stomping around anymore. It was causing me like pure
terror,
awfulness.
I can't do
it was
this.
Great. It was a good feeling. Don't
like
get me
bashing
wrong.
through things too. Yeah,
I love that feeling of terror, but it was also too much for me to keep playing.
Yes, that was me with 7 too. I could not do 7.
I've never been introduced to this character because of that.
Oh, okay, but based on looks.
All right, based on looks, we got her, we got Aloy, and who was the third one?
Aloy and Bayonetta.
Oh, man.
Right? I gave you some
Yeah, you did.
schmexy women right there. He's like, I gotta look at her one more
Ada
time.
Wong,
Aloy.
Bayonetta, and Aloy. Man. I'm gonna smash Ada Wong.
That's fair. You're like, I don't know you, but yeah.
I mean, I played all the way through. Oh my god.
Horizon?
I played all the way through Horizon.
I didn't.
Bayonetta, I haven't played all the way through, so I have more attachment to
Aloy
Aloy over Bayonetta. So I feel like I'm gonna marry Aloy.
You gonna wife her up right now? Yeah, I know her better.
Yo, she be hunting monsters.
Oh, that's true. She'll protect you for sure. Oh, I mean, all these women I feel will definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But Bayonetta's also a witch, and I feel like she could also kill me like very quickly without me even having a chance. I feel like Aloy, I might be able to escape.
Oh, really?
I might be able to escape.
Well, yeah.
She's a witch, man.
I feel like Aloy won't feel like the need to kill you.
Yeah, I gotta kill Bayonetta.
Bayonetta might kill you if you get in like an argument. Yeah. You don't want to piss her off.
Yeah, so that's my answer for that.
Okay, so smash Ada, marry Aloy, kill Bayonetta.
Yes, I know they're probably crazy answers for some of you.
Yeah, I'd probably kill Ada.
Oh wow.
Smash Bayonetta, marry Aloy. For sure.
Yeah, you gotta you Aloy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She
can hunt for you and
right,
shit. I can just be sitting around.
And she'd probably be so sweet and have great conversations with you. Like so wholesome.
You gotta marry Aloy.
Yeah. All right. Now we gonna get weird. Final question here. Waluigi.
Oh man.
We had to get Waluigi in here. Trevor from GTA 5 or Octodad.
Holy shit. Is there a C or D option? We got another one?
Can we throw someone else up in here?
All right, let me break this down for you. I barely know most of these characters. So you got
really?
the Octodad, right?
Yeah, Octodad.
Trevor from GTA. Mm-hmm. What was the first one?
Waluigi. How could you forget Waluigi?
I mean, all right, this is just easy, right? Waluigi be holding roses in his mouth all the time.
Yeah.
You're going to have to marry Waluigi, right? You're going to have to do that.
Take care of his girl.
No doubt. You marry Waluigi.
Yeah.
All day. Mm-hmm. Trevor's fucking crazy. You smash Trevor.
He is a treasure.
You smash Trevor.
Yes.
And you gotta kill that fucking Octodad, man. I don't want all those tentacles on my shit.
My
No!
God.
Get them out of here. No, too many hands, ladies and gentlemen. Hands aren't bad.
That's gonna make it freaky.
To an extent. No.
I mean, about that, like,
No.
too vanilla. Yeah, I would definitely marry Octodad.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, in that game, he takes care of his family.
Oh, okay.
He loves
I never
his
played
kids.
it, so
Okay.
I'm not that familiar.
He loves his kids.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'd probably marry Waluigi. God, that'd be
Yeah.
so weird.
I mean, you gotta marry Waluigi.
Yeah. He'll be weird conversations, right? Will he just be like, wow, all the time? Yeah, all the time. Honey, let's go get groceries. Wow.
You just leave his ass at
Right.
home. Bye.
Bye. And then, yeah, kill Trevor. Trevor be too crazy. I can't.
Too crazy?
Too crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he weird.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. All right.
So that was Smash, Marry, Kill with video game characters. We'll probably
Mhm.
revisit this in the future.
This was fun.
But
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed that segment.
Yes.
Jenny, how do you feel about the Xbox before we revisited it today?
Whack.
Okay.
Whack controller. Whack system design. I cannot with that system. Big old brick. Is it not a brick? Does it not look like a brick?
Are you talking about the console itself?
Yes, the console.
The original model of the console is hideous. I'm already calling it by its new name.
Oh.
The Xbox One S and X are actually sleek and sexy, in my opinion. But the
Okay.
first model is a
Horrendous.
garbage fire,
Yeah,
like
yes.
awful. It looks like a VCR.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. I never got an Xbox 2 because of that Ring of Fire. What's that about?
The 360.
Yes. What's
The Ring of
why?
Death.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ring of Fire.
So,
I don't even know.
the Red Ring of Death. PlayStation also had the same problem called the Yellow Light of Death.
But I never had that.
I also never had that, to be
See?
honest.
Oh.
That's a spike.
That was an
It's
angry
okay.
spike.
The
so mad.
PlayStation's Yellow Light of Death was far less than the Xbox 360's Red Ring of Death. The Red Ring of Death was, if you didn't know, the Xbox 360 had 4 quadrants. It was like quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4, like in a circular pattern.
Mhm.
If 3 of those quadrants were lit up,
Dunzos?
done. What happened was I believe it was the motherboard. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Oh, they will.
Bernardo. But I believe the motherboard like separated from another part in it. Like the heat sink separated. So you had to, a trick was you could overheat the console. You could wrap it in a towel and leave it turned on and overheat the console to the point that the heat sink would get so hot that it would resync to the motherboard. And then that would allow you to continue playing it at least for a period of time before
Why
it would
would I
inevitably happen again.
Oh, I never had to do that with my PlayStation. Just saying.
This was a true problem. I had 4 or 5 Xbox 360s.
Really?
And I have 2 PlayStation 3s. One lasted me for, it still works to this day.
Mhm.
And the other one I just picked up because it was a 60 gig model and it plays like the old school games,
Yeah.
which I still haven't had any problems with yet. So clearly there's definitely a problem with the 360s.
Yes.
But the new consoles, to be fair, Xbox Ones, I've had 2 Xbox Ones, no problems with either ones. I had the original model, did not get the S, and I do have an X. And the X is what we played everything on today.
Mm-hmm.
So let's hop into what we talked about, or what we played actually.
Yeah.
We started out with a couple different games.
Mm-hmm.
We played Shantae's Pirate's Curse, Streets of Rage, and we played Gears 5, and then we also played Cuphead.
Yes. Cuphead.
So we picked these games for a reason. We picked Shantae's Pirate Curse to get like, it was from a 2015 game, so it was like an earlier Xbox game. Xbox came out in, I think, 2013, so this was about 2 years into the life cycle of the Xbox One. But we want to pick things that are shorter that you can kind of experience and get the hang of. Shantae's Pirate Curse is a 2D platformer. Streets of Rage was a beat-em-up from the Sega Genesis. Yes, I'm aware this was originally in a Sega Genesis game. We played Streets of Rage 2. Just to get a feel of like Xbox's old school stuff, because one of the most appealing things to Xbox, in my opinion, is its backwards compatibility, is its ability to play old games, you know, from years ago all the way up to today, and that's something that PlayStation is severely lacking.
Right, we never got that.
Yeah. There are some games like that on PlayStation, but Xbox is clearly catering to the older audience, in my opinion.
I wish PlayStation did more of that, too.
Totally agree. 100%. And then we played Cuphead, which is obviously like, you know, a marquee Xbox title, which eventually got ported over to Switch. You originally played the game on the Switch, right?
Right, yeah. Before they had it on there.
So today we played it on the Xbox for the first time to get you that experience. And then we also played Gears 5, which in my opinion is the best looking Xbox game. It's one of the best playing Xbox games. It's probably, you know, it's probably in my top 3 Xbox One games to play, period. Like it's a phenomenal Xbox game, especially with visuals. Like I don't think there's an Xbox One game that looks better than Gears 5. Let's hop into Gears 5 right now, ladies and gentlemen. We played the single player. We only did Act 1, Chapter 1. Just so you guys know, this is a third-person cover shooter if you're not familiar. And this was Jenny's first time playing a game that was also a third-person cover shooter.
First time playing a Gears of any sort. Yeah, just jumping in.
Which is mind-blowing to me because I've been a long-time Xbox fan. I've had an Xbox 360, and an Xbox One.
Right.
And Gears is by far my favorite series in the Xbox ecosystem.
Yeah, well, jumping into Gears 5... they didn't really confuse me too much, too. I like that recap in the beginning. I've never played any Gears, and I didn't feel too confused. I had you explaining, but yeah, it was really good. They recap
Gears 4, just so you guys know. They don't go back, really, and go through, like, 1, 2, and 3, but they give you a recap of 4, which leads you right into 5.
Yeah, and that recap was really good. It put me into place, know where I'm going, what's happening. I like that.
Absolutely. And then it introduced you into the characters. So there was JD, who was Marcus Phoenix's son, who you also got to see Marcus in the first chapter.
Yeah.
Kate, who is another Gear who was introduced in Gears 4. Also kind of has a thing for JD. I don't know. Maybe. You learn about that later on. Dell, who's like their partner, essentially. He's on the missions with them throughout all of Gears 5. And then Marcus is kind of a main character of this as well. He's in and out of the game at random times. So you see him in the beginning.
Right.
He leaves for a little while. You see him in later chapters. He's in and out of it the entire time. What do you think about the characters?
Yeah, I really like the characters. So you were telling me that Kate was the main character. Right?
Yes. Kate becomes the main character, which is...
we didn't really get that in the beginning of the game. I didn't notice that.
I would love for you to play Gears all the way through to really appreciate it more because you start out as JD in the game. JD is a decent character. I'm not even going to give him good. I'm going to give him decent. He's Marcus's son. That's why he's important to the story. He was the main character in Gears 4. If you played Gears 4, you really found yourself caring more about other characters, which is why I think they switch over to Kate in this game.
Yeah.
After like a few chapters or maybe after the first act, you switch over and you really play as Kate. Kate is the main character of this game.
So it would have been later on in the game?
Definitely.
Okay.
And it's so much better.
Yeah.
And it makes so much more sense. I wish I got
that. Yeah, we didn't really get that. It almost felt like JD was more of the main character, I felt, in the beginning.
Yeah, sure. You see him go through different stuff. JD is definitely an important character in Gears 5. But the game is really about Kate, her history, and like what you learn about her backstory throughout that journey.
Yeah, and her as a character, from what I can tell, was really nice. I liked her character design, and then she was a strong woman. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
they don't make her weak, and she was going through it really strong. What a swole woman.
She's out there, messing shit up with guys who have arms like the size of tree trunks. I'm sure you appreciated that, right? Everybody
she
had
was
like gigantic
swole.
arms.
I was like, dang, I want to be her.
And then you got introduced to Marcus. What did you think? I'm curious as to what you thought about Marcus, because he's from Gears 1, 2, and 3. He was basically the main character in those first 3 games.
I wanted to know more. It makes you like, not knowing any of the other games, I want to know what he's been through.
It's kind of
so it's kind of like when we were playing when I was playing Last of Us, like you know Joel in the second one, and you're like, dang, he looks like he's been through some things. You look at Marcus and you're like, oh, he's seen some things. I don't know what, and I want to know. It makes me want to play the other games for sure.
I won't spoil anything for you. If you want to go back, we can always go back.
Yeah.
Those are, of course, another product of Xbox, since we're on the subject. backwards compatible, all on Xbox One. You can go back and play every single Gears game if you want to. Some of them are up-res and enhanced for Xbox One X. The original Gears, they completely remastered and made an Ultimate Edition of.
Oh, no
I
way.
do have that if you want to go back to play the original.
Ooh, that might
which,
be fun.
still to this day, to be fair, it's my favorite Gears game.
classic.
I love the first Gears game more than anything else.
We might have to.
It's fucking awesome. What did you think about like the art, the stories, stuff like that?
Art-wise, well, I guess going on character outfits. Why is everyone so bulky? So is it like that in all the games? Why are they so big?
I would say it was a product of their time.
Oh.
So these came out in like the mid 2000s. I off the top of my head, it came out somewhere between 2005 and 2007.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong about that, but I'm probably right because I was in college when that came out, so it's probably right around there.
Yeah. Okay.
And they were like bro shooters.
Yeah.
And there was like all these big like burly dudes.
Big, burly. Yeah.
So that was kind of like a theme then.
Yeah, but I kind of like it. It makes you appreciate. It makes you feel like protected.
Yeah, they feel like they're like trees, like
yeah,
running around.
yeah. Story wise, yeah, I feel like they do a really good recap in the beginning, and then as you're going through, I don't know if I really got enough in yet to really get the story either. We got right up to that robot being introduced, and I'm definitely curious to see what's gonna happen next with that.
But so let's talk about story for a second, just because
Yeah.
we can't dwell on this too much. We only played one act, the first chapter of the first act.
Mm-hmm.
They made you more interested in Gears of War, did they not?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So that's probably a win. I
Yeah.
would give that to them as a win as far as story goes.
Yeah. It was definitely different from any other game I've played. I'm not used to hiding behind cover so often. I hate that. I love running in a game and just like lighting everyone up and you're like, hide. I'm like, what do you mean? And then if you don't hide, you really like get effed up.
Well, it's more, to me, it's more of like there's some strategy involved because like you saw the points where we got to the game where you had to like throw a grenade to plug the holes up, otherwise enemies would not stop coming out of the holes. So you got to see that.
You can't go through that whole game just BSing it and shooting everything.
No, you got to think a little bit, which is something I appreciate from the game. It's not like I love Call of Duty, full stop. I love Call of Duty. But you really are just running and gunning right through that game for the most part.
I hate games like that. I can't do it's like the same thing. I hate repetitiveness.
So in this game, you have to think. It requires you to stop and create a strategy, you know?
I like that. We need a little strategy in there.
Yeah. What did you think about... Oh, one thing I wanted to say about the art and the story. There is like a horror theme to these games also.
My God, yeah. Yeah.
You got to experience like the moment when we were in the sewer. I think we were in the sewers.
Yeah, the sewers.
Yeah.
And they were like those little crawlers on the roof. Oh my God. It was kind of like that in BioShock was kind of similar.
Yes.
And I full stopped on BioShock because of that exact reason. Exact reason. The fact that you got me to play through that was amazing.
So the first Gears game has more horror in it probably than this game does. Completely.
Really?
Like this game doesn't, it has moments like that, but the first Gears game is like almost like a horror hybrid. Like I love it so much.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a really good mix of horror. You get the gore and the story.
Definitely gore.
Yes.
You dug the weapons you got, right? Like
yes,
you dug that chainsaw
weapons,
bayonet.
That is so important. Oh my God. Their technology. Chainsaw gun. Why does this not exist in real life?
Right.
Is there a chainsaw gun in the world?
Not that I'm aware of, but that would be pretty badass.
Let's make it happen.
Jenny hasn't even experienced the torque bow, which is my favorite weapon, which is an arrow that explodes when you hit people.
Oh my God, I'm about that.
So we might have to play more Gears because it seems like you're interested.
Yes, I want to know more crazy weapons to murder people with. I'm about that.
The last thing I'll say about the game is that the controls are very tight and the music is always good. I would say there's not really like background music like you would experience in a game like Tony Hawk or something. But the ambiance that it gives you like a sense of like fear and dread.
Yeah.
And then it calls out different things to you, like when there's like something you need to look at, you'll hear like this very distinct noise happen in the game. So I think the audio is very, very good.
Yeah, really good. And visually just so beautiful.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys know too, we're playing on a 4K TV with HDR turned on, so we're playing pretty much at the highest level you can play Gears at this point in time.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
It's like, again, it's the best looking Xbox game in my opinion.
Xbox.
Yes.
What's that about? Whack. PlayStation's where it's at.